I just know that when I used to like browse around for people to watch, I didn't feel like watching ads because like it would annoy me because like I'd watch an ad, right, and I'd be like, oh, maybe this person's cool, person's not cool, and I'm like, bro, I really watched an ad and I didn't even want to be there. You know what I mean? So like I was, hoping that when people clicked on here, they wouldn't have to watch ads, and then by the time the ads came on, they would know whether or not they wanted to stay. You know what I mean? And at the time, I was doing a lot of suffering from. I had a lot of people just lurking. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, on in terms of Twitch, you're supposed to be happy about that. Like, a lot of people watching is fine whether or not they talk or not. And for me, I am very, I guess, self-conscious about the idea that people are looking at you and not talking. Like, I kind of think about it like in real life. Like imagine I'm playing games and like I tell everybody, yo, bro, I'd like to talk to you. Like I talk about anything, and they just look at me. It's just staring. It's like, bro, it feels weird. You know what I mean? And that's not really streaming culture. You know what I mean? Some people just kind of turn your stream on and they they go do something else. You know what I mean? Like they just have you in the background and it's basically ASMR for them or whatever, which is why I need to figure out my mic situation way better. But I'll figure it out. But it's kind of a mess. I mean, it's not their fault for wanting to watch streams like that, but like as a streamer, it feels weird when you see that sometimes you have like 3 or 4 people in your stream and nobody's talking to you still. Yeah, where it's like, like you think about it, a lot of people say that a good thing to do in, a stream is to talk. So you're trying to break the ice, you're trying to talk to people, you're trying to not seem like you're literally just a VOD that got reposted on Twitch. And nobody's talking. So you're not really motivated to continue to talk unless, you're thinking about the long run. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely it, dude. I know that's kind of why I took off the I think she's gonna give me a roll battle chip. Oh my god. I don't even think anything's worth having the R code for. Like I don't even think I even used the R code in the whole series. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of crazy because like think about it. Twitch is full of streamers. So a real issue is that people know exactly what you need and they kind of just don't do it. You know what I mean? Like every streamer knows that a good conversation goes a long way. So when they come to your stream and they lurk, it just kind of feels like, oh, okay. I appreciate it. It helps. It does help. All right, I'm not gonna argue against the fact that it helps. It helps. But it helps metrics. You know what I mean? It doesn't help your stream look good. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you have VODs and stuff. Like, what makes somebody want to watch your VOD if they know that the chat's dead? So now you have to be like a high tier player. You have to be a fucking sweatboard. No insult to really skilled players, but I mean like in terms of describing it in as least words as possible. You have to be really, really like skilled at the game for people to want to see your old footage, and it's like, yeah. But yeah, it does feel awkward. That's why I've seen some people kind of go about it smarter, where they would go into like a Discord chat or something and have people to talk to, so it feels less of a thing where you're by yourself. But I haven't really found a place where I feel comfortable doing that. You know what I mean? Because like, think about it. Imagine you're in a voice chat, and you're talking to somebody, and somebody thinks that, hey, he's talking to me because he wants to talk, and it's like, maybe, but the main reason why I'm in here is because I want my streams not to feel so dead, and it's like, it's not fair to the people who really care about having conversations and stuff. So like, I have to find a space where it's mutual and everybody knows that you know, we're just helping each other out and having a conversation. We'll figure it out, because like, you seem to understand that it's a really big issue, because like, everybody kind of says, oh man, you got to be interesting, you got to talk. Nobody talks. Okay. let me stream in silence for whatever. Like, okay, here's a funny thing. I actually thought about making a well, yeah, but it's a little bit more complicated than that, because some people are only here to help. You know what I mean? Like, I've had a lot of people who would just come in here to help me, you know, in terms of like keeping me company and stuff. And they might not be interested in the game at all. You know what I mean? And they don't know me well enough to just ask random questions, you know? So it's just like I said again, it's just like basically lurking. And that was the main reason why because I used to have the Pokemon community bot on, and I turned it off because I would always look at chat. Like right now, I'm looking at chat all the time, and I'd look, it's like, and I'd see, it's just the Pokemon bot. Oh, who's talking? The Pokemon bot. And it's like, oh my god. And I used to have it where every time someone said something, the stream would make a sound. So the stream sound would come on, and I'd look down, like, you know, super excited, because I genuinely want to talk to people. And, you know, blah blah has escaped, no one caught it. Blah blah has been sighted. Press Pokecatch in 90 seconds, and it's like, oh my god. Wait, did I have to talk to Mick? Oh my god. Never mind. I thought I had to talk to people and get a hint, but since I remember where it was, I didn't have to do all the running. Alright, cool. Yeah. I don't know what sketch you're talking about in particular, but I'm sure that it's definitely accurate. Comedy, the reason why a lot of comedy is funny is because there's a hint of truth to it all. See, it's not always the right person. You know, it can't always be the right person, because I know the other day I was playing games, and somebody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh came in, and it was a lot more natural to have a conversation with them, because they knew what I was talking about and they were interested in what I was talking about. You know what I mean? So like, interest is a big deal in conversation as well. You know, some people are just trying to help you, and at the end of the day, they're not interested. You know, so there's a big difference, and it's noticeable. It's kind of like how people say with some games. You know, some people stream games because they know that it's a popular game, and other people stream games because they like the game, and they're kind of right. You know, like, it's kind of obvious when people are interested in the game versus when they're not. You know, the energy's different.